Really, really, really nice to see you all here, live and in person. How extraordinary. It's really great. So thank you to the school and to the kids and the families for all year following our mitigation so that we could be here to do this, to honor our amazing senior class. We are really happy and proud of you all. So let's just get this ball rolling. Welcome to our awards scholarship ceremony. We're going to start off the bat with Mrs. Boron, who's going to present some academic awards.
Thank you. I'm not sure if I need my glasses or not, so I'll just set this aside.
Guys, next one down. Next one down. Hey. Now.
Well, as I was thinking about today and all that it entailed, I thought any day where we celebrate student achievement is a great day. And it's a wonderful privilege to be here in person with you all and celebrate your hard work. So I have the honor of presenting the honor awards, and those are given to those who maintain a 3.4 GPA or higher for 4 consecutive quarters. So when I call your name, I'll ask that you come up and stand here, and Ms. Brumfield will give you a certificate in your medal, and just wait, and then we'll tell you when to go back. So
Face this direction for a picture, and then we'll be good.
very good. So our first year honor awards go to Aubrey Cook, Willow Oakley, and Serena Sandberg.
Nope, and then we'll get a picture of Willow's not.
And Simone. Let's give these to a hand. All right. To expedite things, we'll ask that you hold your applause till we go through all the names. Second year honor awards, Allison Benda, Sally Chaple, Luke Davis, Mackenzie Dryden, Avery Getchell, Marin Hart, Grace Long, Seth McClure, Matilda Rogers, Jacob Wersing, Titus Woodfin, Sadie Anderson, and Isaac Miller. It's not alphabetical, I don't think. All right, let's give these students a hand. Our third year honor awards, these are students who have maintained a 3.4 GPA for 4 consecutive quarters for over 3 years, are Taylor Banny, Natalie Dobbins, Stella Ordonez, Avery Williamson, and Adlin Zana.
Be sure to smile. Smile, guy.
See it in your eyes. Congratulations, you did great.
Congratulations, students. And our fourth year students are Lydia Andriesen, Haley Boron, Hannah Boron, Carson Crager, Mark Davis, Isela Miramontes, Brennan Palmieri, Eli Williamson. Congratulations. So now you will see students tonight with a stole that signifies honors for our graduating seniors. And these are students that are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.7 or higher. You won't receive the stoles until tonight, and there's good reason for that. But we do have certificates for you. So if you hear your name, you'll please come up. So students graduating with honors tonight are Atlin Zano, Eli Williamson, Brennan Palmieri, Isela Miramontes, Mark Davis, Carson Crager, Hannah Boron, Haley Boron, and Lydia Andriesen. Congratulations. And now it's my honor to present the Eric McDowell Award. The Eric McDowell Award is given to one boy and one girl who are graduating, and they're honored for exemplifying the legacy of Eric McDowell by maintaining academic excellence, athletic achievement, and being a well-rounded, community-minded citizen. This year's recipients of the Eric McDowell Award go to Isela Miramontes and Carson Crager. Thank you. Got a few more things. I'd like to announce the salutatorian as well as the co-valedictorians for this evening. Our salutatorian is Mark Davis. Our co-valedictorians both earned a 4.0 cumulative GPA, and that is Lydia Andriesen and Hannah Boron.
Well done. That takes a lot of time and effort, and congratulations to all of you who worked your tails off. We're very proud of you. So to begin our first scholarship of the morning, we're going to invite Constantine Mine up to give their scholarship.
All right, thanks you guys. First of all, congratulations. That's so impressive. The hard work you guys have all put into this is amazing. It's, as everyone will say a million times, it's you guys, it's the parents, the teachers. We're awarding a scholarship today for our third year in a row, and one of the things that we do in our scholarships is, everyone gives us their transcripts and why they should get it, what they've done, and those are amazing what we see. But we also do an interview, and for 3 years I've gotten to interview the applicants for these awards, and it really puts kind of a personality to this, what we see on paper, and it's incredible. I mean, and you guys know this. These kids have done so much, and you've all supported them so much. Today we're going to award our $500 for 4-year scholarship to Lydia Andriesen. I just want to throw out another, you can say that, but this is for, one of our questions on our questionnaire is who inspires you? And sometimes you get parents, and sometimes you get, whoever. But I want to throw out a special award to one of your teachers who's consistently been mentioned in who inspires them. And for 3 years in a row, Alex Van Wy has been an inspirational teacher to these kids, so that's that.
I'd like to invite the Haines Women's Club.
Good morning. Haines Women's Club gives out 3 scholarships yearly. We've also, back up a little bit, we've been around since the 1920s in Haines, just to give you an idea. We do scholarships for a graduating senior, which is Mildred Herman. Mildred Herman was the first woman lawyer in Juneau. She was very instrumental in getting Alaska to be a state and is a signer of our state constitution. So this is the way the women's clubs of Alaska honor her. We also give a continuing education scholarship to somebody who lives in Haines, has already spent some time in school or a trade school, college or trade school, is eligible for that. We give a third one that's called the Pat Jones Memorial, and it's for someone who is going to a foreign country to teach, volunteer, whatever. So we've got 3 of those to give this year to start out. The Mildred Herman Scholarship goes to Hannah Boron. Our continuing education went to Ashley Williamson, who is currently going to be a junior at Fort Lewis College. Our foreign travel award is going to, pardon me, my notes here, Jessie Giddings Strutz is her last name now. She and her husband are going to be going to China to teach English in a Chinese school. Perfect example of that.
I say this every year, but our community is really, really extraordinary in its generosity to our students. And we are very grateful and appreciative of each of you and your organizations and what you do. And I will probably say that again. Next up, the Alaska Native Sisterhood Camp 5.
Alaska Native Sisterhood exists in part to promote the welfare of Native families in Haines. And education is very high on our list of priorities. In that light, we have a special award this year to present. Georgiana Hotch donated a scholarship in memory of her daughter, Lisa Long, the Lisa Long Scholarship. And that will go to Ashley Williamson. We also have 6 other recipients of scholarships, and I would appreciate it in lieu of time to hold your applause till they're all called, and then we'll applaud them, please. Lydia Andriesen, Madeline Andriesen, Carson Crager, Mark Davis, Jayden Hotch, and Ashley Williamson.
Next up, we have the folks from New Hope Fellowship Church.
Hi, everybody. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Jim Stickler. I'm here on behalf of New Hope Fellowship Church. It's a church on Mosquito Lake Road. Every year we give a scholarship. We budget $1,000 to give for a scholarship, and we generally have a fundraiser. And due to the old deadly virus, amongst other reasons, we didn't have the ability to give a fundraiser, so luckily my wife came up with a genius idea, and we had a fundraiser asking all of our friends and relatives and family to pitch into this scholarship fund in the memory of Jenae Larson. Very dear friend and tremendous loss to all of us, I'm sure. So, on behalf of all of us, I am happy to announce that we have $3,500 scholarship, and it's awarded to Carson Crager. And if I could just remind everyone here that's going to be eligible for scholarships in the future that we're a church, but we rarely give anything away to someone that attends our church. And we are open to everybody, and the quality of applicants that we get is incredible, and it's a true testimony to the teaching staff and the administration here at this school. And it's an awesome testimony to this town. Thank you very much.
Next, I'd like to invite Haines Friends of Recycling.
Good morning. Haines Friends of Recycling has 2 scholarships. One is the Frank and Ramona Holmes Scholarship that honors their work in recycling over many decades. And the other is the Bill Aronson Memorial Scholarship. The scholarships are for $500 each. The Holmes Scholarship is for students with a declared interest in environmental science and recycling or related fields. The Aronson Scholarship is for students studying climate change, energy efficient construction, renewable energy design and installation, or Haines High School seniors who demonstrate leadership and activism in waste reduction and recycling while they're in high school, and who intend to continue their activism in their college or university. This year, we're delighted to award both scholarships to Lydia Andriesen leadership in recycling and conservation efforts, and with the Victory Garden at Mosquito Lake. Lydia, we wish you the very best of success at UAF.
Next up, we have the DIPAC Lad Macaulay Memorial Scholarship.
Hey, I'm Norm Hughes, and I've been in Haines, Alaska for too long, 30 years. And I am one of the board members of Douglas on Pink and Chum. We go by the acronym DIPAC, and I got asked to talk about our scholarship program and award some scholarships to some Haines graduates today. I worked hard to get scholarship program endowment funded. Right now we have $1.2 million in our endowment, and we've released over $650,000 in scholarships in the last 11 years. And to graduating seniors, Juneau, Haines, Davis, Huna, Skagway, they're all, Angoon, I think they all can qualify to apply. We usually have a big pool, so there's a committee, which I'm not on, that looks through it, and they come up with candidates. And this year we have 2 Haines seniors. And the endowment is the Lad Macaulay Memorial Scholarship. Lad's not with us anymore. Drunk driver took him and a bunch of his co-workers, and he was a good friend of mine. And to honor him, we formed this endowment. And he's an educator in Juneau. He's a graduate of Juneau and Douglas High School. He came back as an educator after going to University of Montana. And later on, he started this hatchery in the 70s and ran it before he went back to work for the state. And we honor him with these scholarships. And we have 2 Haines seniors were selected. We have Stephen Galinski. And a certificate. And his scholarship is for $3,000 for 1-year technical training in welding. We also have a 4-year bachelorette, $12,000 award to Lydia Andriesen. Thank you for hearing me out, and I encourage Haines kids to look at the scholarships at the Douglas on Pink and Chum. Or VOTEC scholarships can be awarded anytime during the year. So it's good to look into that. Thank you.
Next up, we have the American Legion Lynn Canal Post.
Well, we're pretty excited. We have 6 scholarships, 5 for $1,000 each, 1 for $1,500. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying how proud we are of you guys, because you faced a lot of adversity that other classes didn't have to go through this year. We're very proud that you made a good attitude and come out on top. So the first one is Hannah Boron for $1,000. And second one is Carson Carson Crager for Italian. Lydia Andriesen for Italian. Galinski for Italian. Jayden Hotch for Italian. And last, he's helped us a lot. That's why he's getting a little extra cash. Plays bugle and taps for us and all our events. Would be, as you know, Mark Davis. Thanks.
Thank you.
So I'm also here for the Chilkat Valley Community Foundation, and I'd like to say that our Community Foundation's Art Jess Scholarship was established by a local donor in 2017 to honor the longtime Chilkat Valley resident Art Jess. This is a native scholarship open to all Alaskan residents who are Alaska Native, American Indian, or Hawaiian Native, but it gives preference to applicants in the Chilkat Valley. We had outstanding applicants from all over the state and have awarded 4 scholarships totaling $4,500 to students from Bethel, Kotzebue, and Anchorage. A very deserving Chilkat Valley resident, Ashley Williamson, will also be receiving $1,500 scholarship this year. This is the 3rd Art Jessup scholarship for Ashley, who's presently a junior at Fort Lewis College in Colorado. And Ashley plans to become an occupational therapist and come back to her home state here in Alaska to give us something back. So thanks very much.
Next up, we have the Chilkat Valley News Ray Menaker Writing Award.
So every year we have an essay writing contest. We have some prompts in the form of quotes or a graduation speech or something, and the students have an hour, 2 hours to respond in an essay. And this year, the winner was Lydia Andriesen. It was a really well done essay, and you can read it online, and I recommend everyone do so. Thank you.
Next up, we have our Delta Western Scholarship.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Draper. I'm the terminal manager here at Delta Western, and it's quite an honor to be part of your ceremony. We established this scholarship 15 years ago. It seems pretty long. I remember the first one, so 2006. So it's been 15 years we've been able to be a part of this. We're very honored to, as all of us, all of the organizers here as well. So we're very honored to be here, very honored to be part of this, especially this year. You guys and the entire team here, the teachers, staff, parents, you guys, to go through what you've done in the last year is a testament to your resiliency. And so, way to keep focused, way to keep the goal in mind. Nice job. I think it's mentioned by some other folks here, so very nice job. On behalf of Delta Western, this scholarship is to embody our values as an organization. A commitment to excellence, resilience, classic, desire to succeed, and a demonstrated leadership. And so we try to look for talent that embodies those values that we have strong at Delta Western. On behalf of Delta Western this year, I'm pleased to announce this year's Delta Western Scholarship for Continuing Education to Carson Crager. And yeah, I guess Carson likes track and basketball a little bit, I've heard maybe. And good luck in your travels, the family, everyone, and at your new location. And congratulations. Once again, congratulations to the whole team for everything, what you've done this year.
Next up, the Uglies of Haines.
So we have 4 leg up scholarships for $1,000. One Jenae Larson scholarship. We put in $1,000. We collected. It's $2,880. And we have a vocational scholarship for a certain trade in the amount of $5,000. So first, and you guys get your checks. You've earned it. You want to spend it on pop and pizza. Spend it on pop and pizza. Jayden, you're first. Lydia Andriesen. Carson Crager. And let's see, we have 2 of them. Mark Davis. Okay, so the Jenae Larson Educational Scholarship. It's the first time, obviously, we've done that, and we're very proud to do it, and we're very proud of her. And it goes to Zara. So the vocational scholarship was pretty tough. They were very close, so we decided to make 2 of them. Kind of the runner. It's not a runner-up or anything, but we made a $2,000 one special for Stephen Galinski. And the $5,000 one for vocational trade school, what have you, is for Miss Macy Martin. So something I just want to give all you guys to think about from an ugly standpoint, so to speak, is that doing your best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment that comes along. And try to remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. So enjoy.
Next up, we have the Barbara Campbell Memorial Scholarship from the Haines Sportsmen's Association.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Russ Byerly. I represent the Haines Sportsmen's Association, and we administer the Barbara Campbell Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year we have 2 seniors from this impressive group of seniors. We did, however, just pick 2 particularly outstanding. We have Mark Davis. And Kaylee Swinton. So seniors, I would like to just remind you to enjoy the sporting life always. Thank you.
Next, we have the American Legion Auxiliary Club.
The American Legion Auxiliary is here to support our veterans and youths. And when you see us wearing a red jacket or anything red, it's to support our youths and our community. So this year I believe we had 7 scholarships. And we usually only do 2, but this year we decided with all our fundraising that we would give everyone that put in a scholarship. So Macy Martin is our first one, and she's been a And our second scholarship is for Mark Davis. Our third scholarship is Hannah Boron. Carson Crager. Stephen Galinski. Lydia Andriesen. And Jayden Hotch.
Taking notes. Are you? There'll be a test. I'm just kidding. All right, next up we have the Haines Volunteer Fire Department.
Hello everybody. I'm really excited to be here and enjoy this moment. I hope that you are soaking every second of this in because you are the queen of the ball today. Everything's about you. I'm doubly excited to be here representing two. First, my beautiful wife and I had the pleasure of getting to know each one of you, and things that you imparted into our lives we will cherish beyond eternity. I'm also here representing today the Haines Volunteer Fire Department, a fantastic organization. We have 46 members. And these are volunteers with a capital V on steroids. They are the best. We did not have the barbecue last year, as you know, but what we did was we went around and said, we want to be able to participate and invest in your young lives. So we passed the plate. We passed the plate on Monday. We passed it on Tuesday. We passed it on Wednesday. So the money that we have here today is truly heartfelt, given from truly giving hearts that want to invest in you. To us, it's a small part in your future, but it's a huge impact behind the hearts that gave it. We have 7 applicants this year for the Haines Volunteer Fire Department scholarships. 3 of them were alumni. And the 3 alumni that received $500 this year are Kaylee Swinton, Madeline Andriesen, and Jess Giddings. Now we have 4 other seniors that applied this year, and all of them are outstanding students that we could not draw a line of who receives what, so we wanted to grant all of them something toward their future. Now we have 2 categories. One, if your mother and father or relative or somebody was in the fire department, we gave a little bit extra, and that was because you had to suffer the fire department, well, not suffer, but you had to sacrifice the fire department where moms and dads maybe had to leave dinner or couldn't be there for the weekend. But each person is equally, their applications, each person was equally outstanding from top to bottom. Our first recipient for $875 is Mr. Carson Crager. The second is Lydia Andriesen. $1,225. Third is Mr. Mark Davis. And our final was Matt. We've all done well. This entire class is outstanding. We're not allowed to shake hands and give hugs today, so for you.
I told them that was an option to do that.
I totally missed that. I got it.
Wonderful. Next up, the Lynn Canal Conservation Scholarship.
Hi, everybody. It feels really good to clap again, doesn't it? Energizing. My name is JoJo. Some of you may not know me. I'm really new to this community. This is my 5th summer in Haines. I graduated 20 years ago with a class of 386 people in a school of 1,400. And there is a lot of inspiration in all the locals that I've met here who continue to come back and have relationships with people that they've known since they were in preschool with. And that's just, it's really inspiring to see, and it's just deep roots in this community. And it's part of why I'm here and why I'm choosing to stay. And so today, I get to present a scholarship on behalf of Lynn Canal Conservation. And as we all know, we need to work together to solve the problems that our world is facing right now. And we are honored to offer Lydia and Andriesen a $500 scholarship to help solve those problems. And Lydia is one of the first, we met, I guess, like 3 years ago. We got to co-coach the swim team together, and I've just always been extraordinarily impressed by your professionalism, and I wish you the best of luck. And for all of you, go wherever you go with your whole heart, enjoy yourself, and enjoy the journey.
Now I'm going to give you some scholarships. The next scholarship that I'd like to award is the UA Scholars, the University of Alaska Scholars Award. This is bestowed upon the top 10% of Alaska's high school graduating class. And it is $12,000 over the course of 4 years. And we have 2 winners of this award this year, Miss Lydia Andriesen and Hannah Boron. Hard earned. The next scholarship that I'm giving out, or that I'm lucky to present, I'm not giving them out, I'm handing them to the students, is in the 6 years I've been here, this is the first time anyone from Haines has won this. This is an award from the Southeast Alaska Board of Realtors Memorial Scholarship. And this year, they are really happy to present this award for $1,000 to Hannah Boron. Each year, we, the staff of Haines Schools and the union, the Haines Educational Association, get to offer a scholarship or two to a graduating senior and sometimes to alumni. This year, as you can tell, as you've been sitting in this room for perhaps too long, that the pool to choose from is very, very amazing. And so we chose to honor $500 to 4 of our graduates: Mark Davis, Lydia Andriesen, Hannah Boron, and Carson. Another opportunity that Alaska students are really, really fortunate to have, I mention this maybe frequently when I do this, when I moved here 6 years ago, I was astonished to learn about the Alaska Performance Scholarship, which is a scholarship that Alaska gives to Alaska students to go to Alaska schools. And it is just money that you get for taking some classes and having an average to above average GPA, and it is really, really extraordinary that this is a thing that Alaska gives to its young people. And we have 9 winners. You do not have to come up. I don't have anything for you, but if you're here, I'd love you to stand so we can get a picture and cheer you on. So we have 9 recipients of the Alaska Performance Scholarship this year: Lydia Andriesen, Haley Boron, Hannah Boron, Carson Crager, Mark Davis, Isaac Miller, Isela Miramontes, Brennan Palmieri, and Atlin Zano. I think it's worth noting that most of those students received the Level 1 scholarship, which requires a GPA of 3.5 or above, and that's extraordinary. So, all right, the next scholarship I am fortunate to present is from the Princess Cruises in Holland America cruise ship line. This is the 2nd or 3rd year that they have given the scholarship, and this year they gave us 3 $1,000 scholarships, $1,000 each, to Lydia Andriesen, Mark Davis, and Hannah Boron. Student body, when it comes to your senior year, your teachers, your administrators, and I are going to be after you frequently to apply for scholarships. Have you applied for scholarships? Have you done your scholarships? Are you doing your scholarships? Use the time in class to do some scholarships. Use your free time to apply for scholarships. Some of the people in this room today are walking out of here with tens of thousands of dollars, thanks to the generosity of Southeast Alaska and Haines community members, because they took the time and made the effort to spend some time doing some tedious and work to fill out some applications and to write some essays and to do the work. And it is, I hope you would believe, it's paying off in some big ways. And so please apply for scholarships. It can feel really challenging to do the work in the moment, but it is really, really worth it because our community wants to help you. We really, really want to help you. The Alaska School Counselor Association offers a scholarship as well. They give 1 scholarship a year. I get 1 nomination a year if a student asks me to write a letter on his or her behalf. And we won this year. A Haines student won this award. It is a one-time scholarship for $5,000. And it is, this year's recipient is Lydia Andriesen. Lydia, I got a voicemail from the woman from the School Counselor Association, and I thought I was listening to a voicemail from me, because it was really long and babbly. And she basically, I know myself, guys, I know. But she, basically, the entirety of her message was gushing about how extraordinary you are and how thrilled they are and how thrilled they were to be able to pick you, because they just couldn't say enough nice things about your application and you as a person. And I said, you should know her. She's even better in person. All of you are. '20 was a pretty lousy year, right? We can agree on that. Hopefully there was some really nice moments in the year, but certainly there was a lot of lousy. And certainly Haines felt that in a traumatic and tragic way at the tail end of last year. We have had a couple of scholarships today in honor of our sweet and wonderful Jenae. But we have received a donation from a man who met David Simmons once. And if any of you met David Simmons even once, you knew that was all it took. I recently watched the Tom Hanks Mr. Rogers movie, and one of the things in that movie, they talk about how the narrator of the story is talking about how when Mr. Rogers was with you and spending time in your presence, he was with you and nothing else mattered. Everything else disappeared. His attention was all yours. And I thought, what a gift that is, to be able to live a life where you are completely mindful and in the moment and present with the person you're spending that moment with, even if it's fleeting. And I never saw that epitomized until I met David Simmons. And I thought, that's it. He makes you feel like you are all that matters and the only person in the world. And so, this is a scholarship. It's a one-time gift of $1,000 to be given to a Haines High School student graduate who best epitomizes the combination of traits that David so wonderfully exhibited: devotion to neighbors and community, and entrepreneurial spirits, and a love for the foreign languages. The scholarship committee met the other day to choose someone to give this award to, and we all just had this look in our eyes, and I kind of had this feeling we might all say the same name, and so I said, let's just all say it together in unison, just to see. And by golly, it was the same name that came out of our mouths, and we are very pleased to give this $1,000 in honor of David Simmons to Isela Miramontes. The last scholarship that I want to mention today is the William Sieg Scholarship. William Sieg was a local dentist from the 1950s and 60s. He met and married the benefactor of the scholarship, Vera Smith, during his time here in Haines. Vera was the Haines public health nurse, and together they were truly a popular and important couple in our community. Upon her death at the age of 102 in 2016, she left our school district over $600,000 to endow a scholarship in William Sieg's name for Haines High School graduating students with proof of admission to any post-secondary program. Each of our graduates will receive $1,500, and we thank her for her generosity. To apply for this, seniors, I want you to hear me. All you have to do is go on the scholarship page, print out one page, write your name, write the school you're going to and its address, and then print out your acceptance letter from the school you're going to and have been accepted to, and staple it. And then hand it to me. That's all. It is not a competition. If you do that, 2 pages to me, you get $1,500. Seems like a worse way to make $1,500. It seems like they're probably out. There was a due date on this, and so we have 10 people who are going to get this. Let me tell you, if you have not done this yet, seniors, and if there are seniors who aren't here, so pass the word, you have till August 1st. So if you suddenly are going to school, you get your acceptance, or things change this summer, you still have time to get that information to me, okay? Oh, look, the microphone. All right. Again, just stand so we can applaud you, but there's nothing to receive at this moment. Our $1,500 recipients so far are Mark Davis, Stephen Galinski, Eli Williamson, Isela Miramontes, Lydia Andriesen, Brendan Palmieri, Atlin Zana, Hannah Boron, Carson Crager, and Jayden Hotch. Thank you. You may sit down. Thank you. So that concludes the scholarship ceremony. We're going to let you stand up to stretch. Presenters, you are dismissed unless you'd like to stay. For the next portion, we're going to transition right into our activity.